Back round, yo.
Hey, everybody.
Ooh,
All right.
I'm already on.
We are on here. We got a few things going on. It's busy up in here. Happy December 1st, you guys. Like, December 1st is here. It is time to reboot and elevate yourself to your highest
potentiality.
potential that if you didn't meet it last month, like, what are you doing so that you're back on, track on December? Like, December 1st, right? Oh my gosh, you guys, can you believe it's the end of the year 2021? Like, it's crazy. Like, we've been sharing our journey since January of this year. And now we're in December, and now, it's crazy. So we're just coming out here to let you guys know that we're pumped up. We're excited. We're trying to see who's going to be, who has goals for December, who's planning to reboot, who's trying to elevate themselves right now. Like, it's just so many things going on right now. We have a few lives going on right now. So mind you, we're trying to turn to different angles here. But we got goals. I know people have goals. We have dreams. We have, everybody's most likely trying to jump on their healthy journey. Like, right? Is everybody on top of their game to meet their New Year's resolution? We know that everybody is always, this is where everybody starts to trickle and think about, okay, what's the new equipment I'm going to get? What is what is my new diet plan? Am I going to go keto? Am I going to start now? Or am I going to start this January 1st?
Go back to bed.
Right? Like, we all go through it. There ain't nobody out there who does not go through that and have all the doubts in their head and how they're going to plan out their plan. But we are here to tell you guys how we are going to do a reboot to reboot our health, to get back on track, to make sure that we meet our transformation goals for next year, you guys, and to elevate ourselves. We are here to help you guys reboot and elevate with us. The way we do reboot is
wake it up.
First, always wake up,
fight
right?
That yawn.
First, always wake up, give thanks to the man upstairs, and then you start your day. Okay, so the way we're rebooting December 1st.
I know about you, but that's how we start there. Say your prayer when you wake up.
Thanks for joining, you guys. So what we are doing, we are excited. We do this every month, which is we do a keto reboot. No, you don't have to be on keto, but it's this bad boy right here. Boom. Right here, you guys. I'm telling you, we're on a few lives here, but we're telling you guys, this stuff has transformed us. Like, since January of 2020, you guys. 2020, I did this every month.
You're gonna feel like a champion when you do these reboots.
So it's time to get if you're hitting a plateau, you have not even
sticking weight that you can't get under. We have a lot of friends, even my own brother. I'm so excited for him. I've done a few reboots myself, and he did his first one. He finally got under a certain weight that he was stuck for years, and he was so excited about it. He can't wait to do another one.
And that's the thing. It's like, some of us, it holds on. Like, the fat likes to hold on, especially, like, I could talk for women, right? Like, it just loves to hold around here, around our waist, and our thighs. Like, I could not find anything that helps me, like, stay to the lifestyle of keto. And then keto reboot. A keto reboot is basically a fast, you guys. Everybody's probably wondering what it is. It's basically, you don't eat for 60 hours. You're not going to eat for 60 hours, you guys. Can you survive without food for 60 hours? Yes, you can. Yeah. And that's the thing. People are like, oh my gosh, everybody gets already nervous. They're thinking about, oh my, I'm going to miss out on, some ham that I bought a few days ago, or, the burger that I'm planning to eat, and it's just like,
you're not going to miss out on any of that.
You will not miss it out when you have that goal already set, what your journey is, especially like the keto reboot. Everything that's in here are all ketones. There's delicious broths that are going to help you stay on the keto 60-hour reboot, which means you're just drinking all of these ketones. Yeah. Everything, you're just drinking ketones. So
liquid soluble 60-hour fast, so you just gotta be drinking. You gotta feel satisfied. You gotta feel full. You know what I mean? You just gotta. The only thing you worry about is the temptation of chewing on some food. That's all you need to worry about. You're not gonna really be that hungry.
If it's your first reboot, it is tough because you've never, and if you've never done a fast before, if you are trying to do intermittent fasting, this is a nice way to start intermittent fasting, you guys. It helps you, first of all, you're drinking ketones. It's not like a water fast, which is very hard for a lot of people to stick with the water fast. But this one, it's going to keep you full. They're delicious. It's a nice sweet drink. So what you end up drinking ketones in the morning, which is like a keto nat. And then what happens is after that, you're going to drink one of the broths. So the broths are delicious. They're savory. Some of them are sweet. Yeah. This is salted caramel.
It's salted caramel, man. It's like caramel milkshake, like an ice cream milkshake, basically. But all you do is mix it in water. It's delicious. It almost seemed like there's already milk, like a milky taste.
So you end up drinking 2 ketones of the day and 2 broths of the day, and some AM PM pills that does some reverse aging. It helps you. I mean, we're slowing the process of aging. So this stuff is something that everybody needs to do, whether it's without ketones or just water. Like it takes you through the process of autophagy. So very good stuff that our body needs, and it gives our digestive system a rest. So we love doing this. This would be my 15th reboot, you guys. And I've been taking
reboot champ right here.
Ketones for almost.
I do a few here and there.
Oh yeah, like we started in January.
But, yeah.
So it's okay. So back to what I was saying. Yeah. So it comes with where you take 2 ketones in the morning. I mean, in the day, and it's going to be 2 broths a day. So that's how we'll end up doing is you're going to end up taking like the caffeine ketones in the morning, and then you'll have a broth. Like it could be the savory one for lunch when you're hungry. You drink a lot of water during the keto reboot, you guys. Lots of water. It's going to be replenishing. Your ketones flushes out a lot, so replace it. Try to drink up to a gallon. Make sure you have your big water bottle and fill it up. Make sure it stays with you during the reboot, so you're not
I have this one. Fill it up.
Dehydrating yourself.
Like 4-6 times a day.
So yeah, I keep the water bottle full the whole time. All I have to do is either fill it up twice, and then I know I'm done. But keep it by you wherever you go, so you can make sure that you're staying hydrated. And then you're gonna take your Mitoplex. So you're going to have 3 packets of these. So you just take first thing in the morning. You can take it first thing in the morning. You can mix it with your ketones you have first thing in the morning, or you could, if you can down it. It's all salt.
Yeah.
It's just salt.
It doesn't really have a flavor, that one. So you want to make sure.
It's kind of salty, yeah.
If you want to drink it, enjoy it, just mix it with the ketone so you have some flavor into it.
Yeah, some people when it's a little bit sweet, they'll add some of the electrolytes to make it a little bit less sweet.
Yeah.
Or you could just down it and just drink it with some water. So these 2 go first thing in the morning. Electrolytes is very important. It's to help us to avoid keto flu, dehydration, muscle fatigue. And if you're tired, like you gotta, some people will feel tired and they're on top of their game. It's because you need to update on your electrolytes. Okay, even if you are not taking ketones, electrolyte is very important.
Very important.
So you'll do that. You'll take this in the morning. You'll take a broth for lunch, and then you'll take another ketone packet, which is the white packets are the non-caffeine one. It's going to just keep giving you more energy into a very nice therapeutic day. Like it'll go into a nice therapeutic sleep.
Yeah. So as Chris is explaining the reboot, I'm just showing you how we mix it. The ketones while she's talking to you. I'm just gonna show you. This is how I start my day.
Thanks for joining us, you guys.
I have the unleashed version. This is when I, not enough sleep some days, or I really need that extra boost of energy. I've been yawning all day. I need this right now. 30% more ketones and caffeine in it. I'm gonna mix this with the electrolytes. I mix it together, so I'm burning the body fat. And at the same time, I'm replenishing the vital nutrients that might be flushing out during the time my ketones are putting me into ketosis, fat burning machine.
So while he's mixing up, and then the end of the night, you're gonna end it with broth. So the broth would be your last packet of the night, you guys. It's that simple. And then you repeat day 2, and you're gonna take your 3 p.m. pills. The pills are amazing. They help you with supercharge your energy in the morning, and then the PM pills help you into a very therapeutic sleep. So the broth is the last thing of the night, and then day 2, you just start the same routine. And then you're going to open up your 60-hour reboot with us. It is on December 13th, you guys, where everybody's rebooting as a community. But you will open your reboot with a protein powder. This is protein keto protein. So it has ketones, protein, and what do you call it? And the right amount of fats to open up your fast after 60 hours, because you're going to be so hungry. very hungry, and I'm telling you, this stuff is so delicious. This is a brownie flavor. It's called dark chocolate.
Ice cube.
It's brownie flavor. It varies.
Yeah.
You might get different flavors. Everybody's packet might be different. It might have orange dreamsicle. It might have a vanilla swirl. But these are one of ours that we have in our inventory, so that's why. But I'm telling you guys, when you open your fast, the 60-hour reboot, when you open your fast, these things are the best way. Anybody who's fasting, the best way to open your fast is with a high-fat, what do you call it, a meal. So don't go to a high-carb meal. So this is a very nice option to have, is the Keto Pro. It has the right amounts for anybody who's on the low carb or keto diet. We know how important it is to have fats on our diet, right? Like, because it just produces more ketones in our body. And so that's what we want. And so we love the lifestyle. This is something we our kids will try to drink our protein drinks. Yeah. And the nice thing about this, it's only 100 calories, you guys, and it's not loaded full of sugar like all the proteins out there. So
it's good for anybody. It doesn't have any caffeine. It's just a good source of protein. Yeah, Keto Pro. It's got the right amount of protein and ketones that's gonna keep you your muscles growing.
So you can drink it. You can drink it the way we drink it is just water. It's actually that good. You don't need milk. We'll add a little bit of heavy cream if we want like a shake consistency. Ooh. So there's different ways to mix it. But if you mix it with water, it already tastes like it's a very milky texture. Like they're already delicious. Good stuff. These packets, there's a banana one too, but the white packet Protones that you will see online, they are dairy free. So anybody who's lactose intolerant, get the white packets, dark chocolate and banana cream is a delicious one. You can, and these don't have to be just water. You can add them to your tea. You can add them, with milk. And if you don't want it with just water, like it's whatever way you want to mix it.
I just mix it with water too.
Water is, I can taste it.
I like to get it quick. It's delicious. Even with just water. But my wife, she's so good with the flavors. Extra flavors to her drinks.
It's just a little bit of
When I want to have a nice little treat dessert, and when we do her mixes, she's a mixologist specialist. Man,
you'll find that when you start drinking ketones, you become like this mixologist because of the way you want to take ketones. People are like, "How do I take it?" You could take it alone. You could drink it by itself.
I'm gonna fly like an astronaut.
You can take it by itself, or we like to mix the flavors. Some will add a half of this packet, and we'll add a half of this packet. It changes up the flavor. So there's no wrong way. Like, go ahead and start mixing away and figure out what are your flavors that you like. And then the other thing that comes in the 60-hour reboot is just a little pamphlet. It tells you a schedule. So they don't leave you alone on how to, when you buy the box, like you're going by a schedule with a community. Thousands of us do this every month. It helps us get back on track. We know on the keto lifestyle, anybody who's on the keto lifestyle, we don't know when we can get back into ketosis, right? But it may take days or weeks. That's why we do the keto reboot, because it guarantees us to get right into ketosis within a few minutes. So it's under 59 minutes, but the keto reboot is just fire, especially if you enjoyed your turkey, your pies, like all of that, and you are feeling, you may be feeling a little fluff right now. I am okay, because I feel, I was enjoying it and I don't care, but I knew how I was backed up. So that's why we didn't really, we didn't mix up good for perfect. We knew we're going to get back on it, which is Keto Reboot. So Keto Reboot, December 13th. The kits are now on sale for the next 5 days, you guys. You need a special code.
You get the code from us. We're going to help you get your reboot, but we urge you to get on it quick because it sells. It only comes out 5 days, and it's either it closes down by the 5th day or it runs out before the 5th day.
I mean, as soon as the 5th comes, it's done.
We already got families and friends that are telling us to remind them when the reboot comes around.
I got to remind some people.
Yeah,
so
we got to reach out and get them to remind
the December 5th, once it's here, it's done. They'll close it, and then you can reboot with us in January. But let's get ahead of the game. Let's already not wait after New Year's. Let's do, start now. It's the best thing that can help you start on your better journey if you don't know how to start, or if you don't know how to start keto, if you don't know how to start intermittent fasting. Add a keto reboot kit and do it with us for 60 hours. There's no food. It's all ketones, but they're yummy. They're going to keep you satisfied. And then we have coaches that coach us through the 60 hours. Yeah. You're not left alone. These coaches have been doing the reboot for years. They knew the benefits. The doctors who made this, the scientists who made this, are giving us the benefits of a keto diet, you guys, in a packet. Yeah. All right, like if they're making it easier for us.
You can follow us. We're all family here. We have we say friends, but our friends are really our family. So they've been reaching out. We reach out to each other. We connect and we talk, we chat, especially even doing the reboot. It's 60 hours of not eating solid food. It's going to be hard for some people, right? Especially when you haven't done it for a while. And we were able to keep each other busy, talk to each other, entertain each other. My wife and one of her good friends that are doing it together, they go and do their little back and forth videos of how they're doing the cooking, the bakery, and the food. They're getting all their food ready for when they go to eat after the reboot. There's a lot of things you can do. Keep yourself busy, keep yourself entertained, so you're not sitting there on the couch just dreaming about food all day. So yeah, for my advice, for the trick that made it so much easier for me too.
Strawberry, you guys, they got strawberry peach. Okay, yeah. So if it's anything, one of the flavors, try strawberry peach. It's a mainstay now. We used to fight over trying to buy this.
Yeah, strawberry peach is delicious. Yeah, so like Grace was showing you guys the schedule of the reboot. You don't have to go by that schedule exactly hour per hour. It's a schedule there because it's generalized. It's going towards how most people's schedules are, right? A lot of times we hear 9 to 5, but not everybody works that. I work a night shift schedule, so I make it fit to my schedule, whatever your schedule. If you're working and you do reboots better while you're working, so you're not at home looking at food in the kitchen. That's what was easier for me when I did the reboot. I did it around the first days of the week when I was working. So I'm busy at work and then come home and just drink my broths and then go to bed. And then it's just 2.5 days and you're over, man. It's so easy. So try to keep yourself, if you're not working, find stuff to keep you busy. Go to work on a project or a hobby that you always been left behind, or sort out some stuff in the house.
All right, so one of the things that we can tell you guys, that reboot would definitely help you drop at least 5 to 10 pounds. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Every time we do this, it was a nice way to quickly lose some water weight. Okay, and if you need to fit into that dress, and you're going on vacation, try this keto reboot. We'll definitely get you, your numbers down. Remember, this is something we do every month. Okay, this is not something that it's a quick weight loss thing, but I do look forward to the 5 to 10 pounds of fat loss in the keto reboot, because after you've been resting your digestive system for 60 hours, you guys, it gives you such a crazy mental clarity. You have you are connected up here. When you're hungry, you can connect with these small amounts of food that you'll know that when you're actually full. It's something that I've never had. Really, I was always an emotional eater. I was always going and eat and just didn't know when I was full.
All of us are.
So this keto reboot helped me to connect with my food. Like, I had a bad relationship with food, and I just felt like that's what I would do, is go grab food for comfort. And so out of boredom, and it was just like Nancy said, keto reboot, when you guys take this, I promise you it will cut those the cravings, the for sugar and carbs, but it really does connect you with your nutrition. You're going to start looking at food very different. And that's the thing, when I would go on and watch these doctors that were on the lives with us, and they'll be on the lives with you guys too, these coaches, that's the first thing they tell you, that you're going to connect with food in a different way. I'm telling you, you're going to look at it. It's no lie. It's something that's changed, and that's why why we decided to do keto. You can do whatever lifestyle or whatever diet that you're going to be on, but keto lifestyle works for us. We see more body composition.
That's the thing I love too. Like, it's not just the dropping the 5 to 10 pounds of body weight. Some of us will get to a certain point where we're happy with the body weight we're at.
We're at 19 minutes. Thanks for joining us, you guys. We're trying to cut this really short.
But some of us are already happy, but it's more than just that. It's the body composition that Grace is talking about, and I love it, because what it does is when you're in that 60-hour fast, you're in ketosis the whole time. You're burning your body fat. So your body's getting rid of all the bad.
It's burning the fat for fuel. That's your energy now. That's your energy. And a girl, around the waist, when I first started, I don't know, probably a lot of moms. I had that fupa, right? I could literally grab, and I was like, I mean, I went through all that stuff. Okay, I think a lot of us women went through that. Like that is something that it stuck with me. I could see it, and whether if it was under my clothes, I could feel it, and I didn't want to feel that no more. So that was the lifestyle that we decided to start rebooting our life.
My wife gave birth to 8 beautiful children, so she has no reason to even feel bad about anything that's going on with her body shape. I love my wife,
but you know,
she's blessed me with 8 beautiful children. So, but I know that's something that she deals with personally. But I love all her shapes.
I mean, speaking from a women's perspective, I love my. I know my husband loves me, but it was something I needed to work on. How I needed to feel good about myself. You know, it was years before. You know, we have 8 kids. I didn't have any time to take care of me.
Same mom, same dad. We get that question.
Yes, all of them from the same dad.
All from the same dad.
So
and all from the same mom.
So yeah, it's life changing. Like when you have your goal, it was when I started in January. I was set. I knew what I wanted to do. I was just gonna take the drinks. I was gonna reboot monthly. I was gonna show up every day. So we're telling you guys, reboot with us and elevate yourself today.
Drink ketones every day. Drink ketones every day and reboot once a month. Once a month, every month.
It's time to elevate yourself. Like, this is where everybody's shutting down. We're stuck in the pandemic. Like, this is not the time for us to stay down. Elevate and let's lift each other up. Get your health together. Health is wealth, you guys. It is so important.
Yeah.
This is something that means so much to us. We've lost loved ones to health conditions that run in our family. So it is something that we're bugging all our family and friends to jump on this journey with us.
And that's why we immediately reach out to our families, our immediate families first, because we stumbled upon this great new lifestyle, and we couldn't hold back but to share it because we love them and we love you guys. And I like Grace to say with my dad. He died at 49, very young, and I was just starting to have kids. I never got to see his grandkids grow up, and those are the moments that I wished he was here for. And he always had problems with the food, and he loved to eat food and stuff. But man, that's why I live every day. Live every day to make better food choices and to be around longer for my kids.
We're not perfect. We're like we said, we're dirty keto, we're lazy keto. Yeah. We'll have food that's non-keto. We have 7 kids that would like different varieties of food. But ever since we live this lifestyle, we are I said, you're going to start connect differently with food. You can enjoy food, not feel guilty about it. That's the thing that a lot of people, it hangs over them. Like, I enjoyed a piece of cake here. Oh, I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to go run. And then you feel worse that you didn't go and run. So it was something that it changes you. Like,
like Christian said, it changes you. Like the old food habits that we think, like right now, if you're eating like donut and enjoying it so much, like pizza, I'm telling you, the more you practice this lifestyle and the more you enjoy and have fun with it, by the time you go back to eat those foods, those junk foods, they don't taste that same anymore. They're not.
It definitely switches. Food tastes different when you start doing reboots and ketones every day.
Yeah, they're not that enjoyable.
It's less sweet. So maybe it's also because we're on the keto lifestyle, but that's what it is. The ketones will end up cutting the sugar cravings. Yeah. So the sweet stuff don't taste sweet anymore, which is
enjoyable.
And
not just that too. Even not just me, but even a few of my coworkers I've introduced this lifestyle to. They come back and said, "Man, I didn't do so good. I loaded up on some carbs. Man, I paid for it on the next day. I feel like crap." And that's the thing too. Like me, I'll eat some pizza here and there with my kids or the cake. I enjoy the taste at the moment, but I know. And it is evident that the next day I don't feel the same. I don't feel so good, man, because our bodies don't need that. The carbs, carbs are not essential. You do not need carbs to survive, but we constantly think we need it for energy, right? That's just the mindset. We got to switch and change the way we look at food, because once we do that, we're in a lot better journey and sustainable energy, just using the ketones to burn our body fat.
All right, so let's reboot together, you guys. Let's elevate each other at the highest that we know we can be. Like, it's time to rise up and not be, don't let the pandemic make you feel down. Like that's the thing. We're stuck in here, and then a lot of people are just not becoming active anymore and feel like there's nothing that they can do, and they just wait, right? Like wait till all of this is over. If I had waited, I would have still been in the same situation. I looked at myself back in March, not sure when we were locked down and we're stuck with the kids homeschooling, and I was going to put my journey on hold, you guys. I was going to put my journey on hold, and it just said, I'll wait it out.
Yeah, we were actually like planning on just make sure we get enough food, all the snacks.
Yeah,
we stash up on our food because that was what we were gonna do. We were just gonna eat ourselves through this epidemic.
And then
this pandemic.
I mean, yeah, we were worried about food and just trying to make sure we had food the time since March, you guys. Yeah. And then, but I stuck to the journey. Nettie jumped on the journey with me. And we just kept to the schedule. We showed up, we stayed consistent, and we drank ketones every day. We rebooted once a month, twice a month sometimes. When I have, I'll do twice a month sometimes, especially during the holidays. I did a reboot twice in November, and most likely I'll do it twice this month too. So it is time to reboot with us, you guys. Any messages, any questions? Like I know all of us are sharing each other's stories. Everybody's gonna reach their goals in different ways. And then, we're here for it all. Like we want to hear your story and how are you reaching your goals, and do you have accountability? Who's with you on this? Originally, I started by myself in January, but my husband joined in April.
I was a skeptic and a spectator, watching and supporting and cheering her on. And then I'm like, wait a minute.
And she's
going through a lot of amazing changes. Yeah. And I'm sitting there sluggish.
He watched for 4 months. No.
Yeah, I was carrying some weight on the belly. I used to be able to see my abs in the past 5 years ago. And I was like, hold on, I need to get back on there. I need to stay back in shape so I can be able to keep up with my kids. Man, I'm grateful my wife accepted me on her to join her.
He got a pass. He got a pass. So
no, man, we feel so good. We're aging backwards. I feel so youthful.
It's crazy. Like, yeah, if I think of the journey back in January and now it's almost January, 1 month from now, like let's start making changes now, you guys. No more excuses. Be stronger.
I was dancing in the warehouse. One of the young guys at work, just in his 20s, trying to bust out some hip hop moves in the warehouse. I jumped right in there. They started cracking up. I was like, man, I didn't know that old man can dance like that. We started busting knee movements. It's like, man, I still got it. You got to keep up with the youngins out here.
Yeah, we have to keep up. We're in our 40s. So I hit 40 this year. Nettie hit 43.
43.
We feel like we're in college. Like this stuff is just changing. We're keeping up with our kids. We're better. We're finding the better version of us every day. We feel more happier inside. We're better moms. We're better dads to our kids. We're not screaming at our children. Like it's crazy. It's a lifestyle
it's just our children are screaming at us.
Or our kids are screaming at each other.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We'll just treat them with kindness. They get all weirded out. I keep telling them, I love you guys so much. What? They're like, oh, they don't know how to react to that.
Oh, let me see. Oh, that's me. Okay. Yeah. So we'll end up getting more information. Like go to the link. We can show you guys the. See, Stephanie? Yeah. So it is crazy. Like this stuff has been life changing. Reboot with us. Like message us. We'll find the link in our bio. Or you'll find the link in the comments below. Just have a look at it.
My son does seminary in the morning, so he's dropping off his paperwork. Make sure he's doing it.
I'm gonna find the information.
Stuff for church.
That's we've been talking about. Like if we didn't answer anything and it's still unclear, just message us. Then
you have questions right now, go ahead. Feel free, man. We love you. Ask you questions. We love to help, and that's why me and Grace are always here every day. Connect with you guys on our lives. We do our TikToks, do our Facebook video. I mean, we try to reach out because we know when we do it together, it's a lot easier. And we love interacting and being there to help set everybody up for success, So we love the stories that we get back saying, oh, man, this is life-changing. And that's what motivates us every day to get up and do this.
Yep. So, the one thing that I really love about Reboot, and like I said, is it's like it makes you feel more lean. You get more in tune with your muscles.
It
like
tightens up your skin.
It tightens up the skin for sure. Like the women, like if it's something with the area of the tummy, I notice my skin in that area is tightening up even more. And I've tried so many workouts and lotions and all that stuff. Like the fasting helps you in the progress of also tightening up your skin. Like it's crazy, like what it's done. So it's a lot of benefits that I haven't seen for years.
Yeah,
okay,
we got like we said, it benefits anybody, especially when you got like Grace is talking about. You have those short-term goals too. The wedding's coming up in the next couple of weeks. You're gonna go to a party or a contest. Got guys who are bodybuilders trying to get into the best shape, trying to get cut up for those shows. Man, this is the best way. Just the 2.5 days. 2.5 days, gonna drop 5 to 10 pounds of body fat. And it's the good body fat. It's the weight that you want to drop. You know, you're doing it in a good way. You know, a lot of these other diets and other ways that people have been taught to go bust your butt in the gym, sweat it off, and all that stuff. That stuff is not. Our body does not agree with that kind of kind of way of dropping those pounds, right? But these reboots, this stuff has been done ever since the beginning in the history of mankind. You know, these fastings, this fast, how we go and fast for a few days and hours. I mean, it's something that our body requires us to do. Our body functions a lot better when we do this reboot.
So
it's the more sustainable and more the better way for our bodies to drop that body weight.
All right, so you guys.
Other ways that people try to do it, calorie counting, cutting all your all this other stuff. It may work for a short period of time, but then you notice those pounds come back on. But with the reboots, once you drop that certain weight, it stays there. It stays there, and then you keep doing the reboot. It keeps readjusting your new weight, your new body weight to a new level. And then your metabolism.
Okay.
Your metabolism, it's gonna speed up your metabolism. That's one thing I love about it. It's like, because as we get older, our metabolism slows down. But when we do this reboot, it speeds it right back up.
Okay, so he loves reboot. I want to tell you guys this one thing. There's this called the Mexico formulation. This one is a free cell one. This one is liquid, you guys. It's the only one we can't even get it. But our company did bring it to the U.S. company. I mean, to the U.S. customers, and we were able to grab it during Black Friday. But like, if you guys see if there's anything you want to try, like this one puts you into ketosis in like 10 minutes, you guys. 10 minutes. The packets put you in ketosis in under 59 minutes. I say it hits some people in 30 minutes. So, I mean, they're the same benefits, but they just some hit you quicker. The free cell is a liquid. Yeah. This one tastes like lemonade.
Like grandma's lemonade.
Grandma's lemonade. And you can either take it as a
nice
shot.
Sour. Well,
it's like a lemon drop.
Lemonade, like
I like to drink it like this and then sip a little bit of water.
What is it? The lemon head candy, the sour.
Sour head.
Sour heads. Yeah, man, it's like that. It goes hits you right in your throat.
And before it even hits your tummy, you guys. I mean, you can feel an explosive energy.
There's something going on inside.
So this one, like here, I'm gonna show you guys this one. We're spoiled because they allowed us to have it here. The U.S. customers were able to purchase it, but they sold that like in under an hour on Black Friday.
Yeah, they know what they're doing now in Mexico.
Right? Don't joke around, okay? Yeah, and this one has no salt, no sodium.
Yeah.
No sodium, right? Like there's restrictions in Mexico why you can't. They couldn't get the powder packet. So the doctors and scientists prove it when it did their work. It made the best one out there. It's like I said, it's free cell, and it hits you like right when it hits your tongue. 10 minutes. So I had to let you guys know about this one. This is one I was so excited about. We got it on Friday, and we just keep fighting over who's going to have the last packet. So keto reboot, you guys. Let's reboot. Let's elevate each other. Let's no longer, don't hold yourself back on your journey anymore. I hear a lot of people saying that they go on it and they don't see any results, and then they just stay there. They don't do anything to help them meet their goals, to get to their better journey, to help them, see the results, because they give up on day 7, day 14, because, and we have to be mindful, be careful. Don't look at anybody else who said they lost, how many pounds in 21 days or, in 2 weeks. Good for them. But worry about your story. Worry about your story. Be consistent. Show up every day. I'm telling you, if I had went for just 2 weeks, because there's a box that's called the 10-day challenge, which is the first recommended product. We tell everybody, can you grab it? And I was expecting to lose weight in 10 days, you guys. I'm not going to lie, okay? I was hearing all the stories. I was comparing it to other people. So this one is called the 10-day keto challenge.
Body composition.
This is for you to experience when you're first trying ketones at all. You're going to have all variety flavors, up to 5 flavors, half caffeine, half non-caffeine. It's only for you to experience. It's only for you to experience. I'm going to tell you guys that again. Only for you to have an experience with ketones, to feel energy, focus, better mood, better sleep, better digestive system, skin. Like, you're going to feel those benefits before fat loss. Okay, I'm going to tell you that. I'm not going to even go around that. Like, people will tell me and they'll write to me expecting how much weight will they lose in 10 days of the ketones. So when they say it's a 10-day challenge, they're telling you to get your most optimal experience by taking 2 packets a day, one in the morning and then one in the mid-afternoon. This is to keep you energized, to get the best experience with ketones. Or you could take it as for a 20-day experience and take it slow, 1 packet a day, which is fine.
And remember, we always remind everybody there's two versions: the caffeine with the color packets, and the white ones are the caffeine free. So when they tell you to optimize your results, you take 2. You take the caffeine one. I mean, all of us need that burst of energy in the beginning, and then you take the non-caffeine one in the afternoon just to wind down your day. And that's what they call it, a 10-day challenge, which is 20 packets. But you can drink 1 a day.
So yeah, that's a good thing to mention. So I'm telling you guys. So what ended up happening was I took my first box and I looked at my first video. You guys can go to my YouTube. You can check my first video out back in January 4th. Is the exact date I took my first ketone packet. And I just had that mood where I was just drinking and didn't believe in myself. I saw a different person. I was mixing it and I was just like, okay, here's day 1. And I was just like,
I mean, we're all skeptics.
I was skeptic. I'm not gonna lie. I bought my box and I wanted to document myself and show everybody, because it was going to keep me accountable. If I showed it, I was going to stay on it. And so that's why I started making YouTube videos and TikToks and all that stuff. So I'm going to tell you guys, take all the other experiences first. The fat loss will come later. I was, like I said, I'm not going to lie. I thought I was going to lose a lot of weight on a 10-day supply or a 20-day. I was trying to even slow it down so I could save money on it. Or I could save, I would do half a packet because I wanted it to last and see. We had 7 kids, we were trying to make sure that we had food on the table. I get it. And it was something that, I was starting to realize I was drinking each drink. I was feeling focused. I was feeling energy. I was not taking naps. I was not tired. Yeah. I was able to keep up with my kids.
Feeling energized too. Like I couldn't wait to tell people. I was always nervous about doing.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
I was always worried about doing lives because I couldn't quite understand what the products were and what the ketones. But one thing I noticed right away was my strength, because being in that ketosis state, you're using your biggest amount of energy source, your body fat, and then that's what was giving me all this extra strength and energy to do my workout. So I was actually feeling stronger. This is during the time I'm not eating, right? I mean, it's like, dude, man, this stuff is amazing. I don't have any food. I'm not eating carbs to try to get strength. But I was actually feeling stronger just by being in ketosis, by using my body fat. So I'm burning the body fat to give me the fuel while I'm building my muscles. Like, man, I can't wait to tell people this stuff. This is like the tri-fat, the triple, the double fat, burn body fat and gain muscle at the same time. That stuff is amazing.
And that was the thing. Like I said, go for the other benefits that you're going to feel with this.
Yeah, and that fat loss will come easy because you've done everything else to get there. And you're so motivated now, you just can't. The body fat just can't help itself but fall off of you.
It will help you cut the sugar cravings. That was the biggest thing. I didn't even see it coming, but I was not even reaching into the pantry with my kids anymore. I was not, making pancakes at night when I should be going to sleep. Like, That's for what it was worth. Those are the things you want to pay attention to. Is it helping you cut your cravings? Are you no longer wanting a bag of chips late at night? You know, these things keep you full. Yeah. It's crazy. It will keep you away, those cravings at bay, and those are the feelings I went with. Imagine after 10 days, I got another box. I got a second box of the challenge because I was like, hold on, maybe I need to take another one, you know. And again, the second box, I was still looking for, you know, fat loss still, you know. But really deep inside, when I first took my first box, the reason why I bought a second box is because the energy that I felt. Yeah. Like I said, I was not tired anymore. I'm normally tired like mid-afternoon, trying to keep up with my kids. Yeah. You know, and
Grace is not alone. I was like that too. Like just going through our day with all our kids. Like I used to say in the past, my favorite part of the day was when I sit down and do nothing and watch TV. I was looking forward to that in the past. I couldn't wait for the days to be over with. But man, right now, just looking at our journey now and the lifestyle that we're in now, there's so many amazing changes now. Like, man, there's not enough time in the day now for me to get everything done, all the stuff I want to do, all my TikToking, dancing, all the playing some basketball with my kids in the backyard, and running up to work, ready to go ready to go get my work done at work. I was like, man, it's not enough time in the day now for me.
So it was, I bought a second box. I was going, the fat loss thing was still in my head. I was like, I need to drop pounds, you know, but I only bought the second box because I got the energy I've never even felt for years. I was able to keep up, like I said, no more napping, and it kept my cravings at bay. So that was my second box, you guys. And then, you know, like I said, you want to stay consistent, stay on it, and know, you know, you got to do your part on the healthier part, right? On the food. I did not go and eat pizza every day. I'm not a big pizza eater, but I would eat, you know, the pizza with my kids to make sure when I first had this, to make sure I can get into ketosis. Because people are going to be like, oh, so I can eat pizza and still get into ketosis when I drink these ketones? No and yes is something we want to tell everybody. But the reason why we tell people you don't need to be on keto, no diet when you first start this, because the ketones are going to help suppress your appetite for those foods, that you start to change your appetite for what you want and what you're going to eat. It makes you want to eat healthier. It is crazy.
And that's one thing that I love too. It suppresses my appetite. Like Grace was saying, that's one thing that I used to always worry about when I was on this lifestyle, is that I had a fear of not eating. I had a fear of going hungry. And then just hearing that word, talking about intermittent fasting is part of the what this lifestyle is about. You know, when you're in ketosis, it's you're eating off your body fat. So the longer you prolong not eating, the more you are in ketosis. Right? And then I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this lifestyle. I don't know if I can do I can do part of it. I could try to eat keto, but with the intermittent fasting and then doing the 60-hour reboots, man, I was scared of that. I don't know if I could do it, but these drinks have changed my life. It just made everything so much easier. Like, I don't even have I don't like Grace was mentioning it earlier. We're emotional eaters, and I didn't even wasn't really worried about looking forward to eating food. We look for food to give us that happiness. You know, you want to eat something delicious to give you that happiness. But man, I'm so much happier now drinking my ketones, knowing that I'm doing something good for myself.
All right, you guys. So, okay, that's the other thing we're going to tell you guys straight up, that it makes you go to the bathroom a lot. Okay. So what the idea of the ketones, and I when I found out the benefit,
when you pee a lot, that means it's
actually working. So because what it's doing, it's actually sucking the water out of your fat cells. That's why your fat shrinks. Yeah. So that's when you start to shrink. Okay. Yeah. So yes, I love it because it's doing what it needs to do. Some people will have different experiences. Some will say they have the runs. They're going to the bathroom. Are they supposed to be going to the bathroom? You know. So remember, if you have never even tried ketones and you haven't even started any type of keto lifestyle or low carb, ketones are going to go and flush out all the waste that's in our body, all the glucose that your body's been running on for years. And so that's why you are going to be going to the bathroom. So it is a good part of the journey because that means it's doing its part. So if you are having runs and with one packet, try half a packet. If you want to avoid having the runs, just don't go full packet. Just do a third of the packet a day, and then try another, of the other half in the mid-afternoon. And then that's going to be a slower progress, so you don't have the runs.
And it's due to the fact that you're low on your sodium and salts too, the electrolytes, because it's gonna keep flushing all your toxins out. But make sure you drink your electrolytes so you don't have what they call the keto flu, because that's what it does. It's get rid of all the toxins in your body from all those years of eating all those junk foods that we used to eat. And then we're gonna expect that we're gonna just switch it overnight. No, our body's so smart, and that's why it's doing that. It's getting rid of all the bad stuff that's in your body, because not just the body fat that it's getting rid of, it's repairing your muscles. Like, that's what I love. It's getting rid of the junky muscle cells that can cause a lot of problems for us internally. So it's getting rid of all the junky muscles and replacing it with the good muscle. That's why, man, I love this stuff, because it's fixing my body from inside too. And then that's why when I go look at myself too, I mean, I love me. People calling. There you go. Well, I mean, that's one thing I love about it. It's just I don't have to work out as much. What do you need?
Give me the plug. Yeah. So you guys, it's a lifestyle. It's gonna change. It's gonna flux. I mean, the ketones are gonna make you go to the bathroom. It is normal. We want to tell you guys it's normal because it's gonna help you flush. If you have not been somebody who's run on, remember, our body's been used to running on glucose. So our body, the ketones are gonna do its work by flushing all that out to make sure that your body starts running on fat, on ketones. Like, that's what our body. It's taking us into the native state. We know, if you are on a keto lifestyle or low carb, everybody knows the goal is to run on, is to produce ketones so that you're burning fat for fuel.
Yeah.
So it is normal to do that. Ask us any questions. Anybody, any
questions?
I had somebody talk about the runs, and I was telling her to keep up with it.
Yeah.
The only way I would say, if it's extreme where you're having stomach pain, then you want to stop. That you pay attention, be the detective of your body, see what you're doing. There is things that I had the runs when I first did it, but then also I was not cutting some of my bad habits. I was still going in there and going hard out on carbs.
And that's what I want to add on to what Grace is talking about. Why we get that runs? I've done that. I'm still experimenting with food too, right? Then like people talking about, well, you don't have to be on the diet, what we said, right? And you can be on any diet for the ketones to work. The ketones gonna work. When you drink the ketones within that hour and you're not eating anything else, you're gonna be in ketosis within that 60 minutes. But as soon as you go eat the food that's not good for you, the chunky food, the chunky food. As soon as you go eat the carbs and stuff like that, that's not good for you. It's gonna go against what you're trying to do in ketosis, and and I noticed I've had like the runs and stuff like that, and I know the ketones is flushing out the toxin and the bad food that I ate. That's why I know this stuff works. So like Grace said, if you know you're still trying to work on your eating habits and food that you're eating, that's not going in line with what you're trying to do with the ketones. Your body's gonna tell you. Your body's so smart. It's gonna tell you what you're doing is you gotta fix some of the food, the habits that you have, some of the bad food that we eat.
So we always tell everybody, slowly go into removing some of the bad carbs and replacing it with good carbs, and go with low carb. Yeah, low carb and ketones is the preferred way to try it out. But we know some people, it's harder to cut those habits. So, slowly remove the rice, slowly remove the potato, replace it with something else it's more healthier. And
like a simple thing that we've showed in some of our videos in the past, like even when you go eat the fast food, you get the burger, and then they just ask him, oh man, just give me the lettuce, wrap your burger. Trust me, when you get rid of the bun, get rid of the bun and the hamburger.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Like when you get rid of the bun, and then it's all, because you usually get all soggy, and you just eat it with the lettuce leaf. Man, I'm telling you, it tastes way better, and you're gonna feel way better after you finish eating that burger, and that's when you know the carbs and other stuff that we add into our body. We don't really need all that stuff, right? But we think that's how we're supposed to eat because that's how everybody ate in the past.
If you find it, yeah, like we were big burger. I mean, this guy,
I love me some burger.
He loved McDonald's, right?
Burger with the egg.
Never would he have
Red
thought.
Robin.
Never would he thought. Now his favorite is a lettuce burger. Like it's just simply.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, we'll indulge in a burger, right, with bun. Like it's not something.
But it's still don't. After a while, I don't even taste that good. Like the bun, you can go without that hamburger bun.
Hi, Mimi's Health. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, like it's something that's it's changing. It's life changing. Make simple choices that can help you stick to the lifestyle that you're going to. So like Annette was talking about, like remove the bun and put a lettuce as the bun. And then add avocado to replace some of your like I said, I was removing some of the stuff slowly. The rice,
like eating potato and rice.
And potatoes was one of the main things I removed right away.
And a slice of avocado and then some like pickled cucumbers. I mean, there's carbs that you can eat, but that are gonna be good for you.
Thanks, Mimi Health. You agree? Yeah, it's a lifestyle. Yeah. You're gonna start to feel, you're gonna start to see the things that will benefit your body when you get used to the ketones. You're gonna see some of the food that you used to be your favorite are no longer your favorite. Yeah. Like it's no longer your favorite anymore. It's something that you're gonna find.
Yeah, contemplating trying the drinks, man. We're here. When you're ready for it, we're here. But I'm telling you, it's life changing. And once you go on this,
try the drinks.
Once you go on these drinks, it's no turning back.
You're already on keto, so that's the thing we like to meet. We're meeting so many people, especially on TikTok. They're on keto.
I was going to work.
Try ketones. Add it to your day. Like it's crazy.
I was going to work overtime just so I can keep buying more supply. Man, I'm hooked on this stuff. I can't go a day without drinking it because it sets me up for success. Now I know that my body's is a fat burning machine, but only that it gives me the energy and the mindset to go through my day and go through our day.
So we always, like I said, we the ketones combined with a low carb or keto diet is just fire together. Intermittent fasting too. If you haven't even added intermittent fasting to your healthier journey, like that's where you start to see more body composition. You'll melt even more faster when you combine all three. It's something that we've seen. Replace. Oh yeah, cauliflower. Yeah, good. Thanks for mentioning that, Mimi Health. Yeah, cauliflower is very good to replace rice. That's what we eat. We eat cauliflower rice.
And it looks just like rice. The way tell them how you make a cauliflower rice.
Spices to give me that. Yeah. No joke. Like everybody, that's a good one, Mimi Health. Like. If you do cauliflower rice, you just have to add your seasonings to, be a chef. I've noticed that I've become like this chef now because I'm trying to make everything taste good. So yes, use all the seasonings that you can. Be mindful of what's in it, like MCG, GMO. Like pay attention to the stuff. Like go look at your products that you put in your food. We're more detectives now of our food. Like we look at every ingredient. It's crazy. That's why we love this lifestyle. But it was not by. We weren't looking for that. We just now are looking at labels. Pay attention to labels.
And then
turmeric, chili powder, and salt. Done. Yeah. Oh, yep. There you go. She already mentioned it.
Yeah, and then
Grace
is very particular with their flavor, but I try to keep my stuff even more simpler, right? If you don't know,
that's a good tip. Thank you.
Yeah. And then the tip that I always try to give to people that's like just basically simple and make it as simple and fun. Just know where your food is coming from, right? We always love to talk about the avocado, like the good fats that comes from avocado. You just if you know where your food. No, I told him to wait. If you know where your food came from, you'll be all right, right?
Go get her. Go.
Like the avocado, if you know where it came from, you know that food is good for you. You don't want to worry about the label, ingredients, what went into that, right? When you go to the store and get all these processed food, you don't know where it came from. Even though it says keto on the box, right? You don't know all the other ingredients. But like avocados, you know where it comes from, a tree. Cucumbers, all these good cauliflower, like you mentioned, like we know where it came from. So the more basic the ingredients it is, you want at least 1 or 2 ingredients that goes into your food, and it's because you know where it came from. That's when you know it's good for you.
So it starts to change the way that we were choosing how to eat. So we, like I said, the simple pack of ketones just helped us cut the cravings and the sugar carvings, and that's why we combined it with keto, and that's the lifestyle we live now. So. Yeah, good tip. That's actually a good tip. Like create what God, stick to what God created. Yeah. So yeah, you know the foods that we're starting to connect with more is crazy. Like I said, we didn't even pay attention to what we were eating until we actually were on this lifestyle, and we were finding stuff to replace it. And then now our kids. Now our kids are eating the food that we eat, and they don't, at first they were like, oh, keto, so it's all going to be like, have an aftertaste. Like any diet that I used to try, my kids were with me on it because that's what I was going to eat. They were going to eat. So now the keto lifestyle is something, it's just an everyday thing for us, and they're just eating it like regular meal. They don't even complain about it. They're not, and then it's funny because they just know it's a lifestyle. They know their parents are going to make, and they just eat it. And it's because we just switch it up. So any of our favorite foods, we just go and find replacements and switch it up. We don't have to go and try to find any fancy meals out there. And so we want you guys to know, check on the kids. I am sure. Yeah, it's time to go check on the kids. Yeah. We actually have to cut this now because we've been on here a little bit too long. But yeah, you guys, we do appreciate everybody who watches our lives and who answers, asks their questions. We're here for it all. It's a journey. That we should no longer hold ourselves anymore. Like if you've been thinking about it, start today. No longer just keep thinking about it. Now start your journey now, especially during now. Like, it's crazy. It's scary, and that's more important right now is our healthier journey right now. So we are here for it all.
I know that you're contemplating about the drinks and all that good stuff. And then we talk about the keto lifestyle, how it's fun. The keto lifestyle is a journey. We're still trying to get as good as we can in the keto lifestyle, and we're lazy, dirty keto. There's times we go in and out of it, but one thing that we love that we always talk about the ketones. It keeps us in check of what we're trying to accomplish through the diet, right? Through the keto diet. It's gonna take weeks and months to try to accomplish what the diet does, but it made it so much easier for us to get our goals because of what the drinks already provide us, what the keto diet is trying to do.
Okay, you guys. So December 1st is here. Let's start. Let's reboot. Let's elevate each other. Start your journey now. No longer hold yourself now. Don't wait for 2021. Let's go. Let's do it. You're the one who's in charge of your better journey. Okay, so let's start off January. See, I'm already thinking it's 2021.
Yeah, already start.
December 1st, let's start it off right and end 2020 with the biggest change of your life if you haven't, started already. So we're here for it all. Thanks for you guys' time. We love you guys. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching.
All right, enjoy
See you guys
your day.
later.
Peace.
Let me try to see if we can.
Yeah, enjoy your day, everybody. Drink your ketones.